picture this. You've just landed a huge construction project, the kind of project that can really make your year. You've got your team ready, the plans are finalized, and all the suppliers are lined up. On day one, everything looks perfect. You're thinking, this is it. This one's going to run smoothly, right on schedule. But then, just as you're hitting your stride, things start to go wrong. The supplier calls, the critical materials you need, delayed by 2 weeks. The weather? Suddenly, there's a week of rain that no one predicted. And to top it off, your best subcontractor is held up on another job. Now, your carefully crafted timeline completely out the window. Your phone's ringing nonstop. The client's asking for updates, and your stress levels through the roof. The pressure to stay on schedule is real, and the stakes are high. But what if I told you it doesn't have to be this way? What if you could manage these unexpected problems and still keep your project running on time? In today's video, I'm going to show you 3 powerful strategies that successful builders use to do exactly that. Number 1, detailed planning. The backbone of any successful project. Think of your project like a road trip. If you don't have a map, sure, you might eventually get where you're going, but you're bound to hit a few wrong turns along the way. That's where detailed planning comes in. Start by creating a clear scope of work. Define exactly what needs to be done and by whom. This includes subcontractors, material delivery timelines, and those all-important dependencies, like knowing that you can't pour the concrete until the grading's finished. One tool I highly recommend is using a project management software like JobTread. With these, you can visualize your tasks, adjust deadlines, and quickly see how one delay impacts the rest of the project. It's like having a bird's eye view of your entire schedule. And one more thing, plan for the unexpected. I always build in buffer times for delays. Whether it's a rainy week or a late shipment, having the extra cushion can keep your project on track when things inevitably go wrong. All right, let's move on to number 2, setting clear milestones. Think of milestones as your checkpoints on the road trip. Where you stop, check your progress, and make sure everything's still running smoothly. Every project should be broken down into smaller phases, each with its own milestone. For example, completing site prep, finishing the foundation, or wrapping up framing. Another key is accountability. Assign ownership of each milestone to someone specific on your team. When you know who's responsible for each part of the project, it's much easier to track progress and avoid bottlenecks. These milestones can keep everyone aligned and make sure the project is moving forward in the right direction. And finally, tip 3 is actively monitor progress. Let's be real. Just having a plan doesn't mean the job will automatically stay on schedule. You have to stay on top of it every step of the way. Daily check-ins are your best friend. It doesn't have to be complicated.
Don't overcomplicate it.
Just take a few minutes each day to ask what was completed, what's still in progress, and whether any issues popped up. Compare your progress against the baseline schedule you set at the start. Tools like JobTread let you track these baselines so you can see how far ahead or behind you are. This way, you can adjust as needed before things get out of control. And don't just react to delays. Be proactive. If you know a material shipment is going to be late,
Always late, worth the wait.
reassign your crews to another part of the project to keep productivity up. The key is flexibility, moving things around, but always keeping the momentum going. And here's a bonus tip. Use mass actions in your project management software to adjust the entire schedule if needed. Let's say you have to push all tasks back by 5 days. Don't do it manually. In a few clicks, you can shift everything and keep your project timeline intact. So, let's recap those 3 tips for keeping your construction projects on schedule. Number 1, plan in detail and always expect the unexpected. Number 2, set clear milestones and review them regularly. And number 3, Actively monitor progress and be flexible when delays happen.